everyone, welcome back to my channel. Since we're reaching the end of 2025, which is so crazy to say, I thought I should do an updated entire K-pop photocard collection. The last one I did was at the beginning of 2024, and I feel like my collection has definitely grown and there's been a lot of changes, so yeah. If you want to see my progress, you can watch that video, but let's just get right into it because we have a lot of binders to go through. So I'm gonna try to do it by size, so obviously start with the smaller binders. So I always start with this one first. This binder, I call it like my super miscellaneous binder just because this is like groups that I don't really collect, or some soloists, as you can see, but like maybe I've bought like 1 or 2 or 3 albums from them. So yeah. I feel like it's definitely, this binder has even changed. Some people even got moved out of this binder, so I feel like I might have to move P1 Harmony soon, but I don't have that many. I think I have only 3 albums from them, but if I end up buying more, they might have to move to a bigger binder than this one. Oh, I actually took one yesterday, my Kangmin, but yeah. And this year I bought more girl group albums, which is crazy because if you know me, I'm not much of a girl group stan, but this year I've been really into Islet and a little bit of La Seraphim, mainly Islet, but yeah. And then these ones at the end are still from Lovely Runner, and that's it. But hopefully next year I can buy more girl groups. We'll see how that goes, but that was that little binder. I think next I will show my evnne binder. This one honestly hasn't made much progress because I haven't been able to buy their new album, unfortunately. But this is the deco. And I heard the news about evnne, so I'm very sad also, but I don't want to bring sad vibes to the video, so let's just keep showing my collection. I used to collect mainly Keita, Leejong, and xnghan, but then I think after Ride or Die, I kind of just like, it's definitely a lot when you collect so many groups. So that's why some of them I kind of like started slowing down and I started prioritizing other groups and collections. So I think that's why Ride or Die. I think I haven't even gotten their last 2 albums, which I always see it at the store and I'm like, next time I need to buy it. But that is that whole collection. Next time I see their album, I will buy it though, for sure. And then this one is actually right here. I think I'll show it. My tiot collection. I like this binder. This is probably my favorite binder deco. I don't really collect anyone in specific. My biases are Ujin and Yechan, so you might see like a lot more Ujin, but I try to get this one. This is the one binder where I actually decorated all the photocards, so you see the little stickers, because I wanted this one to be really cute and I really love it. So yeah, most of these I actually got from Mercari Japan, because I feel like normally I buy on Instagram, but it's really hard to find people in the US. So I found a lot of good stuff on Mercari Japan. So The collection's small and I still need to add stickers on these new ones, but yes, I love it so much. There is tiot. I think I'll show this one. Yes, I still have this clear binder. This is my miscellaneous, I guess, 5th gen groups or solo artists, as you can see. I added xnghan in here. I think probably eventually when he gets his, like, when he releases another album or something, I probably would want to get him his own binder. I moved him here because it just made me really sad seeing him in my riize binder all the time, even though he's not in riize anymore. That just made me so sad, so I had to move him here. So he's the front of this binder. I think I organized this like alphabetically, but like backwards, like Z to A. So then we have xlov. I only have 2 albums. And then we have theboyz. And then onepact. Most of these groups, they do not sell at my local K-pop store. So I think like all the onepact ones, for example, I bought them all while I visited California. And then we have cortis. I think I took one. And then it shifts off into close your eyes. And then boy next door. Oh, yeah, I think towards the end I shifted to double-sided pages, so that's why. And then we have Anthem and Universe. And yeah, that's the end. I still have this in here because I don't have 17 in an A5 binder anymore, but that is this collection. Next, I will show riize. So I have 2 A5 binders for riize, and I will show this one first. Because I collect my 2 biases, Sohee and Unsuk. So this is the binder with all the other riize members. These little stickers. This is the new deco. Which, there's not really like a color theme. I just kind of like threw all my stickers on there. But I really love it. I feel like it came out so cute. And then I made this collage. It's Xnghan and Anton in the front. And then Shotaro and Wonbin in the back. I love it. Okay, let's go through. I also put some stickers on the Get a Guitar photocards. I was like so tempted to collect Xnghan because he's technically like my 3rd bias in riize, but I think it's better for me to just focus on collecting 2 members for now. And then I have the units also in here. These ones are fan-made ones that I made for tour. There's the back. You can see it's all Xnghan. But yeah, that's part 1. And then this is part 2, my Sohee and Unsuk binder. I really love these stickers. I got them as freebies from their tour. So thank you to the riize who made these and gave me these. They are so stinking cute. Okay, let me focus this. So this is my Sohee Unsuk deco. Some of these are my own stickers that I also made, like these ones. These ones, so cute. The front, I just put it like this, and then the back, and then we'll get into it. So I've been trying to go back to collecting like Sohee and Unsuk, so that's why I actually have these fillers on the photo cards that I'm missing and need to find. And I've been buying, so a lot of them are on the way. But yeah, I feel like I really love collecting 2 members of a group. It's just really fun. Oh. I remember when I first got into riize, I wanted to collect only Sohee, like all his cards, but that just didn't work out well. I just love like so many photocards, so it's hard for me to like sell or trade. So that's why collecting 2 is best. And then this is what I had in my old binder with both of them. I just kept it in the back. And there's my riize collection. Next, I'll get into zerobaseone, but this is kind of like a part 1 of 3. Well, yeah, I have 3 binders for zerobaseone, but 2 of them are for my biases, which is the ones I will show right now. And then the 3rd one is for all the other members, but I will show that one later because it's in a bigger binder. So I had this decoed, but it's coming off. I haven't been able to fix it or finish decorating it because I recently split up because I have a lot of Gyuvan and Jiyoung photocards, the members I collect. This is all the Korean album photocards with these fan-made ones in the front, but I just put the Korean album because I like having them in an A5. Well, this is an A5 binder. Realistically, I could put them in like a big binder, but it just makes sense to have it like this. I really like the style. I just haven't been caught up in Blue Paradise or their... Actually, Blue Paradise is kind of okay with their... But the Never Say Never, that's the one I'm behind on. Oh, and some other Japan ones actually. Japan and Korean, but that is that one. And then this next one, it's their like non-album pop lucky draws, you know, all that good stuff. Whoa. I think my favorite like groups to collect is like ZB1 for sure, Jiyoung and Gyuvan. I love collecting them. I don't know, it brings me so much joy. And I love seeing like my binder full and getting all these pops and all these cute cards. But also recently, since I've been like getting back into collecting riize, collecting Sohee and Unsuk also is really fun. I am missing a few. I don't collect too many pops. Like nowadays after Melting Point, I think I just try to collect 3 or 4 pops and lucky draws from each album, and that's just so much better for me and my wallet. So we're almost done with the A5. This is the last A5 binder, and it perfectly also shifts into the big ones, but this is my second Xdinary Heroes binder. I'll show my first one next because it's in a bigger one, but I recently needed like more space and I just had this extra A5 binder, so that's where they are now. It's just random. I think I have these ones from Tour, from the VIP gifts, and then I moved my Pobs right here. And then I think it kind of just shifts into their newest albums, since I didn't have a space for them in the other binder. But yeah, it's small. I want to buy more pages or another binder like the next one that I'll show, because I really like that one better for Xdinary Heroes, since I do try to collect like all the members. That was all the A5. Next we'll shift off into the bigger one. So I actually don't know what size this one is, but it's my first Xdinary Heroes binder, which has most of my collection, obviously. But I really like these pages, how it's like you can have 6 in one page. Happy Death Day and Hello World still are not done, but one day I'll find someone selling them for decent price. They're just like super expensive, and I can't justify spending more than like, for a regular album photocard, I can't justify spending more than like $12 for a single card. So that's why it's taking me so long to find it, because a lot of the Hello World ones are being sold for pretty expensive, or most people are just trading for other cards, and I don't have any duplicates anymore, so that's my one regret, because I fully started collecting Xdinary Heroes during Overload, so I regret like trading some of my Hello World cards, but I will find all of them one day. Oh my gosh, it keeps getting stuck right here. I think it's like a little bit open. Also, these troubleshooting Nemo ones, I literally only need Jisooks, and I can't find him anywhere. Every time I go to a K-pop store, I literally like look for him, but they always have like Junan or Jungsu. Those are the main ones I see. I'm like, I need Jisook. Whoa, whoa. Oh my god. See, like, I almost have all the Nemo ones. I'm trying to go a little bit fast because I don't want this video to be super long, but it might be because we're probably barely like halfway. I think I just put it, yeah. Oh, I have an empty page. Okay, I could fill a set in there. I didn't even realize I had an empty page. They're from the fan club. And that's the end. I think I just need if I want another one like this, I just need to buy a new binder, because you could see it's already like to the max. So now I'm gonna get into my big 9-page binders. There's also been a lot of changes. So I'll show this one first, since I don't think this one's made any progress. Since I don't really collect them as much anymore, but oh. This is my BTS and enhypen binder. BTS obviously hasn't come out with like a group album in a minute, so maybe when they come back, this will finally have some new changes to it. Yeah. Yeah, it has some of their solo stuff at the end, and then there's enhypen. Yeah, enhypen I don't collect like I used to, so that's why it's like once in a while I will get a new photocard. But yeah, that's it. That's all this binder. This is my third zerobaseone binder. This binder is actually really old. I've been wanting to buy a new one, but this is like the rest of the members, obviously excluding Jiyoung and Gyuvin. This is the deco that I did. It's kind of like I reused a lot of my old stickers that I had on the other binders, since there's been a lot of movement. So yeah. ZB1 is actually the perfect group to collect in a 9-page binder. So I kind of wish I collected OT9, but it's just like, it's a lot. And you'll see obviously a lot of Ricky and Eugen, since I used to collect them like with Yuvin and June. But it's actually so much more satisfying seeing like whole sets together compared to like on the 4 pocket page binder. All the melting point pops and lucky draws. I need to add little like fillers right there, but that's how that side looks. And then these are the Japan, some of the very few Japan photocards I have. And yeah, that's my zerobaseone collection. So next, I recently put them in a big binder. They got upgraded because my A5 binder was literally getting like squished, like it wouldn't close. My ampers&one collection. Some of these stickers are falling off though, so I think I might have to take them off. But yeah, let's go. These are my signed photocards from tour. So crazy. I had to have them on the first page, like it was just needed. And then these are tour. I need to add fillers here also because there are only 7 members. So before I didn't like really collect them. I think it wasn't until Wild and Free where I started joining like lots of group orders. So I got a lot of photocards from Wild and Free, and even now Loud and Proud I'm still waiting for cards because I've been just like joining so many. It's just really fun. My bias is Camden but also Kyrell, but I also kind of just collect OT7. So you'll see like this for Wild and Free, there's basically so many full sets because of how many. Yeah, I just got so many. And with Loud and Proud, like when I get those photo cards, I know they weren't gonna fit in the other A5 small binder, so that's why I moved them here into this big one. I still have some of them on the way too from Wild and Free. Yeah. It's my ampers&one collection. We're almost done. We have 3 more binders. This one, okay, yeah. This one is ateez, theboyz, and TXT. I feel like, especially TXT, they've moved around so many different binders. But since I wanted to move Ampers, I just had to move TXT elsewhere. But yeah. I honestly just put this page in the front because it's the only OT8 set I have of ateez, and I really like how it looks. So yeah. How do I have this organized? Oh, I switched it back to by album. I think I keep going back and forth of like organizing it by member and by album. But I think I just like better how it looks with the album because, you know, the concepts match more. I do not really collect ateez like that, but these are all like just from album pulls pretty much with my mom as well. So it's kind of like a 2-person. A lot of these collections are 2 people, like my mom, mine and my mom's photo cards. So yeah. And then we switch off into theboyz. It's the same with theboyz. These are mainly album pulls, but I do bias Jacob and xnghan, so you probably see a little bit more of them. But I don't think I've gotten an album of them recently. These are the last ones I got. And then we switch into TXT. So in case you also don't know, I used to collect Hyuninkai and Taehyun. They're the reason I actually started collecting, got more into collecting photocards. So thank you to them. But it's also like I haven't really collected that much of TXT lately. So I recently did, wait, we will see right here coming up. I got their albums. Okay, yeah, I did get their latest albums. And I guess I didn't move it around. These are the Japan ones. And then I have Yeonjun's album. I only got the one that comes with all these photocards, which was such a steal. And look how aesthetic the back looks. I was like, oh my god, as a photocard collector, this is like my dream to get this many photocards. And they look insane. Truly insane. And then that was my pool. Crazy. Okay, crazy. I love his new solo album. And then these are from Tour, and then these are just lenticulars. And yeah, these are just their postcards. I think I only have like these ones. So that is that. So next we're going into my biggest collections. I believe they are. I will start with this one. My Stray Kids collection. This is a 3-inch binder, I believe. Or 2-inch. I don't remember. But it's already getting full either way. So I think it's gonna be time to upgrade or buy another 1 or 2-inch so I can maybe split it. But yeah. I think I always mention this, but I don't really collect OT8 fully from their old albums just because it's like they're old. The earliest I try to collect is No Easy, but I still have a long way to go with some of these sets. But I really want to finish collecting No Easy because I really like all the photocards. Mainly because I got into them a little bit after Ordinary, so that's why I kind of got into collecting. And since it was like a group my mom and I got into together at the same time, she was like, we should collect them. But I was like, who are we gonna collect though? Because we have different biases. And then she's like, let's just collect all of them. So I was like, okay, we can try. And so far it's been pretty okay. I think they were the first group where I was like collecting all the members, and I think because I enjoyed it so much, I wanted to like start collecting more of like all the members of different groups. That's why I cannot collect one person of a group. I just like love seeing all the members and, you know, full sets. It's just so satisfying. And this is basically possible because me and her both buy the albums. So it's kind of like easier to collect the album cards because we get so many pulls and then we just, you know, trade our duplicates and stuff. But yeah, I think nowadays, I think it was from 8. I try to mainly finish the digipack sets before the actual like photo book sets, since I think the digipacks usually come with more cards with them. But yeah, oh my god, this one's almost done. This one too. Wait, I didn't even realize I haven't looked through the hop section in a minute. And then we have Karma. Yeah, you could see I have some of them in the back. This is still Karma? Okay, yeah. And then it switched off into Do It. I actually recently traded some of my cards, so some of them are still on the way. But like these two accordion sets, almost complete. And then just right here at the end, I have Season's Greetings from, what's this, 2023? Yeah. Some merch cards. And then these are just extras. The back is still the same. They don't really, I realize they don't do really like postcards anymore, but I used to really actually like collecting the postcards. Oh my god. There's from Maxident was the first one I got. Maxident was my first Stray Kids comeback, so that's why I went all out with collecting even the postcards. Yeah, I think after 5-star they stopped doing them, which is a bummer because I really love. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're finally at the last binder, my biggest binder, and I don't know if I've probably mentioned this. I think I have multiple times. I think I've mentioned this in like my storing videos, but this is a 4-inch binder and I still have yet to change it because I just do not like having such a big binder. But I really want to change it so that I can probably split this collection. But yeah, this is my 17 collection. Once again, I'm gonna sit down for this. This is my mom, both me and my mom and, how do I say that? Me and my mom's, I can't English, oh my god. This is both of our collections. And this is like both of our alt group. I think she alts 17 more than me, but still like they're in our top 5 groups. And we love collecting them. So yeah. We do not collect a specific member. Back then, I think probably if you see my first video in 2024, I used to collect my bias lines like carrot photocards. But yeah, it was just like, I was like, I don't want to trade any more cards. Let's just keep them. So yeah, and then we ended up eventually combining. And it's just so much more aesthetic. Even with the back, I don't know, I really love seeing like the same card, the same concepts. Like, it's just so satisfying. But yeah, okay, I think I've also mentioned, have I mentioned this? I don't know, but I will repeat it in this video in case you have not seen my other videos. I have this very specifically organized because that's just how I am. It works, it makes sense in my head. So all these that you're seeing are just their Korean album, OT13 Korean album photocards. And I will explain when it switches off into something different. But I don't know. Because my mom has her own like photocard binder with some of her own photocards, and she kind of just puts them in there. But me, I am very like an organized person, and I need to have my albums in a specific order, like even down to like the member order. Like if you've noticed, I think I organized 17 youngest to oldest in all of them. So it's just like, it just makes sense to me. I am very down to like, I mean, I salute people who also just, you know, put in their cards and whatever, but I just cannot physically do that because it will just drive me crazy. So I'm always reorganizing my mom's binder, and I'm like, you need to have it organized. But yeah. I think it was this. Yeah, I think it was 17's right here. This is when my mom and I started like buying a lot of Carrot albums. We tend to buy more of those compared to like the photo books because the Carrot album does come with more photo cards. Well, I think nowadays their recent albums or photo books came with like also like 5 or 6 photo cards. But yeah, I really love that 17 doesn't do like one photo card anymore. Okay, happy birthday. And then if you've noticed, usually I have it organized like it's the photo book versions and then it goes into the Carrot versions. And then we shift off into the units. So it's like BSS is right here. And then xnghan and Wonu. And then Hoshi Woozi. And then S-Coups Mingyu. And then it's Japan. But I don't have a lot of Japan albums. So then it's Japan Pobs. And then we go into like their OT13 Pobs and non-album. No, Pobs, Lucky Draws, I think first. And, you know, US exclusives, whatever. So we have all this at the end. It just made, I just like seeing like the different ones. Like these are not the regular photo card because these are exclusives and Pobs. I just like seeing them, you know, separate. And then these are the unit exclusives and Pobs, whatever. And then, oh yeah, and then we shift off into just the non-album, 17 non-album photo cards. So like those are from In the Soup, you know, DVD, tour, the magazine, and then from the Nana tour merch. And then I think last it's the season's greetings from, was it this year? I think it's 2025 season's greetings. And that's the end. Oh my god, I tried to go as fast as I could, so hopefully this video, I don't think it's gonna be like super long, but if you watch through all of them, yes. Please also note that I have been a K-pop fan since 2021, so this collection has grown so much throughout the years. This isn't a collection that I achieved, you know, in 1 year. It's been, you know, multiple years of buying albums and stuff. So to anyone who thinks that they need to have all their sets complete right away, I am the one to tell you collecting takes a lot of time, and it should be something that you enjoy, not something that you feel the need to rush and complete. If you ever feel that way, I feel like it's definitely important to step back. That's why some of the groups I collect, they kind of like, I kind of slowed down or stopped because I wasn't fully enjoying it. I was kind of just like, I need to get all their album cards and blah blah blah, you know. So that's why I started, you know, during sometimes I prioritize some groups over the others. But yeah, do not let social media get to your head and think that you need all the photo cards super fast. Just in case anyone needs to hear that, or if anyone does, I feel like it's important to hear that once in a while, especially if it's really, you know, getting to you. I feel like I definitely need to hear that sometimes, and it's okay to take breaks because it can get really expensive, or it's okay to only collect, you know, album cards. You don't need to collect all the Pobs and Lucky Draws and broadcast cards, because I know nowadays a lot of groups are, you know, doing a lot more of those, so it can get expensive. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you love my collection as much as I do. Hopefully I can record one also next year, or we'll see what the year brings, because I will probably get into new groups, especially Alpha Drive 1. Please go send Alpha Drive 1. I love them so much. So I will be collecting them. They will be a new addition to my collection next year. I think that's it. Have a happy holidays and a happy new year, and we'll see what kind of videos I will bring to this channel next year. This is probably going to be my last video of the year whenever it comes out. Hopefully I can edit it fast. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll see you next video, probably next year. So bye.